Today, our very special guest is Willis Bowick, the President and CEO of the Tampa Bay Black Chamber of Commerce. Willis, thank you very much for coming today. Why don't you just tell us, tell all our participants here at the Hip Hop Basketball Foundation about your business success story and about the Chamber of Commerce.
First of all, young man, good evening.
Good evening.
It's gratifying to see a lot of young men out in a neighborhood doing something worthwhile than doing something that doesn't amount to anything. It's good to see that. As he mentioned, my name is Willis. Everybody call me KC Bowick. I'm a graduate of the University of Tennessee. I'm a retired professional basketball player. So what you're doing here has to do with me. I love this game. I was always taught if you didn't love something, you can't do it. So you have to love this in order to do it. Whatever it is you do, you have to love it in order to do it. If you don't, my professor used to tell us, you need to find another job because you're in the wrong line of work. Now, I played 5 years of basketball. I got my knees busted up and I retired. When I retired, I started teaching school. I taught 10th, 11th grade English. After that, I became a businessman. I've owned car lots, nightclubs, restaurants, and recently in 2004, I sold a lawn and landscaping and tree company, which I owned for 20 years, for $89,000. Money is there to be made, young man. You just have to have the know-how, the willingness, and the mindset to do it. If you don't, you're going to be out on the streets doing nothing, looking for a handout, and asking people, how can I get this? How can I get that? You're going to be lost. Throw it away out in the streets. Being a businessman deals with a mindset, tolerance, obedience, understanding, and willpower. Those 5 things that makes you a successful businessman or woman. If you don't do those things, you're not going to be in business too long. You're going to be there, then you're going to be shut down because your business is not going to grow. You have to grow your business every day. 24 hours a day, you have to run your business. You have to sell your business. You have to operate your business every day. This young man here said he's going to college to be a lawyer. What you gonna go to college to be? That's funny. That's funny. What you going to college to be? What's that? Entertainment. You don't have to go to college for entertainment. What you going to college to be? Well, let me put it another way. What would you like to be when you grow up? Get out of school. Nothing? Oh, football player. Well, again, tolerance, obedience, and listening to people is what you have to do in order to be a professional football player. If you don't do those things, you can't get a paycheck. You don't get a paycheck, you don't eat. You don't live. You don't ride around in your good cars and wear the good clothes and stuff if you don't do that? You want to be an entertainer doing what? Hmm?
You'll be quiet, man.
Huh? You don't know? You don't know, but you want to be an entertainer. You got to make up your mind, man, what you want to do. Make up your mind what you want to be, where you want to go. You got to make up your mind how you want to get there. And when you get there, how long you want to stay there. And how long you want to stay there, how long you're going to produce when you get there. These are things that you have to do out here in this world. If you don't do that, you're not going to accomplish anything out here. You got to know what you want to do and things. What you want to do. Basketball. You want to be a basketball player. All righty. That's a good profession. That's good. Make a lot of money off of that damn stuff.
Mr. Bowick, what position did you play when you were pro?
I was a shooting guard. Beg your pardon? Beg your pardon?
What team did you play for?
Oh, I played for the University of Tennessee and the New Jersey Nets.
What season?
I graduated from college in '73 and I played for the New Jersey Nets for 5 years and then I retired. My knees got busted up and I'm limping on them right now. But it's good because I've been getting $10,500 every month ever since 1976. So it's good money.
What do you explain to the young people? A lot of them I talk when they want to be football players and basketball players, but I also tell them that they need to work on their degree at the same time in case you get hurt or you don't make the team, you have something to fall back on. Could you elaborate on that?
If you remember when I first started talking to you, what did I tell you? I told you that I had went to college, that I had taught school, that I was a businessman. I told you that before I told you anything about me playing ball. Because that's what you have to have in order to fall back on something and things. If you don't have, as I tell people, that piece of paper which nobody can take from you. They can take your life, your car, your clothes, your money. They can take all this stuff away from you. But your degrees, your diplomas, they can't take that away from you. That's yours for life. You'll always have those things. And you need those things to fall back on. Because when you get hurt, and playing football is a dangerous game. You can get hurt and you can get hurt quick. Playing basketball is a dangerous game. You jump up in the air and come down wrong and you land on something and you through. You have to have something to fall back on. That's where your degrees come in at from school. You need to go to school. Don't go to school trying to beat up the teachers, trying to tell the teachers how to run the school. Go to school, sitting up in the classroom and raising your hand. I know the answer to that. I know the answer to that. And answer these questions that they ask you so you can get these degrees from these people. Because if you don't, you're not going to have anything. And if I'm still living, when you do manage to get up big enough and stuff and things, don't come to me because I'm not going to give you nothing. I'm not going to give you none of my money. Right? Huh? Ain't that right? That's right. That's right. Not going to give you nothing. So, those things that you have to do, gentlemen, you have to do those things in order to be a success in this world today. Because if you notice, The world is changing a whole lot from when it was when I came up. You see that thing that gentleman got in his hand now? And all these phones around here and stuff? Pretty soon, the computers are going to be gone. Pretty soon, you're not going to have TVs to watch. But they're going to be done away with them. They're going to have it so modernized where you can't be able to watch TV. And if you're not smart enough and have an education to understand this, you're going to be lost. Yes, sir.
How is that? That there's going to be no more TVs and stuff?
Because they're going to have everything computerized, modernized and everything.
You said there ain't going to be no computers either?
Beg your pardon?
You said there wasn't going to be no computers.
No. They're going to have stuff like that gentleman there. Now, that thing he got in his hand now, you can watch TV on that thing now. See? You can watch TV on that. They're going to have these things where you can tote these things around with you out in the streets and watch TV on it. You probably won't have any at home by the time you get up, or you get up and stuff to get out here. Probably won't have any. But you got to get accustomed to it, gentlemen. You got to make sure that you know what you want to do, know how you want to do it, know when you want to do it, and know what it's going to take to get it done. If you don't, may God bless you. If you do, more power to you. Any questions? I thank you, gentlemen, and if my knees wasn't messed up on me and stuff, I'd go out there and show a couple of y'all I'd take you to the hoop, but I don't want to fall down and stuff like that.
Well, Mr. Bowick, thank you very much for coming out, being our very special guest tonight. Guys, how about giving it up for Mr. Willis? Thank you.